I always knew living in an HOA community had its challenges, but I never expected it to involve a full-blown legal nightmare starring Karen, the neighborhood terror. She had a knack for overstepping boundaries, and this time, she outdid herself. It started innocuously enough, or so she thought. I was out running errands when Karen decided to check on my property. That's right. She let herself into my house without asking. No call, no text, no invitation. Just waltzed through my front door like she owned the place. Inside, she began rearranging things and inspecting my belongings, claiming she was looking out for the HOA. Meanwhile, I returned home early and caught her red-handed. My initial reaction was shock, then fury. "Get out, now!" I yelled, but Karen, of course, tried to argue her way out. She insisted she had a right to be there and that I was overreacting. That's when I calmly reminded her that my property happens to be owned by the local sheriff, a fact she clearly had no idea about. Her face went pale. You could almost see the mental gears turning as she realized she hadn't just broken into someone's house. She had trespassed on law enforcement. I called the sheriff's office immediately, who came over to handle the situation. Karen tried to deflect, tried to blame misunderstandings. But the law doesn't care about misunderstandings when it comes to trespassing. The sheriff treated it as a serious violation, documented everything, and issued a citation. Karen had to attend a hearing and, to her horror, face legal consequences for her actions. The HOA couldn't shield her this time. Trespassing on a sheriff's property wasn't something they could smooth over with a passive-aggressive newsletter. After the incident, the house felt safer than ever. Karen was banned from my property, and the HOA finally seemed to grasp that some boundaries weren't just guidelines, they were the law. The experience was stressful, sure, but it was also a victory. It was a reminder that while some neighbors may push limits, some lines, especially when backed by the sheriff, should never be crossed. And as for Karen, she learned the hard way that not every house is fair game. Some are fortified by more than locks. They're protected by the law,